Welcome to the Helix webinar series. Today's session is on advancing end user experience improvements. This is with VMC Helix GPT, and today's session is going to be focused on Employee Navigator. Joining me today and presenting the session is Adam Llewellyn, our Digital CSM Program Lead, and joining us as a panelist is one of our Principal Product Managers from Digital Workplace and Helix GPT, Deepak. He will be there to answer your questions. During the session, if you do have any, please use the Q&A section of Zoom, which you should find at the bottom of your Zoom details. If you've got any questions and you want to save it to the live session towards the end, we will have roughly 15 to 20 minutes at the end where we will take questions to the live Q&A. Until that time, you will remain muted, so you won't be able to speak apart from just using the Q&A. I'm now going to hand over to Adam to get us started. So Adam, over to you.
Thanks so much, Sam. I appreciate your time today and hosting this webinar. And Deepak, thank you so much for being on for the Q&A session that we'll have towards the tail end. As Sam just mentioned, we are going to have a Q&A running throughout the entirety of this presentation today, so feel free to use the toolbar down below, click the Q&A button, and enter any questions that you may have. Additionally, again, if you'd like to wait until the end to ask your question and have it answered live by Deepak, you can go ahead and do so and hold it towards the end. But there's no harm in presenting your question early, essentially through the Q&A at the bottom. But again, my name is Adam Llewellyn. Really excited to speak with you guys today on some developments we have with Helix GPT, specifically around Employee Navigator. With that being said, let's go ahead and get into our presentation today. So we're so glad that you could join us today for this special session that's focused on one of the most exciting developments in our platform, the Helix GPT Employee Navigator. I'm Adam, and I'm going to be guiding you through today's discussion. And now, whether this is your first look at Agentic AI or you've already started experimenting with Helix GPT, today's all about helping you unlock real value faster. And for the first time, we're making a special set of resources available to you at no additional cost. And yes, I said no additional cost. So before we dive in, I just want to take a moment to frame today's conversation for us. We're seeing a fundamental shift in how employees expect to engage with IT and business services. Traditional portals, ticket queues, and fragmented experiences are giving way to something more intelligent, more conversational, and much more action-oriented. And this is what we call Agentic AI. Now, it's not just about smarter bots. It's about AI that can take purposeful action on behalf of the user, deliver outcomes, and create seamless experiences. And Helix GPT is our answer to that shift. So today we're going to cover and start by looking at the why. What's driving the need for Agentic AI? Why are enterprises moving beyond traditional AI and self-service models? We'll talk about expectations shaping the workplace and how AI can play a key role in elevating employee experiences and boost productivity. Next, we're going to introduce you to the new entitlement that's available to you, which would be the Helix GPT Employee Navigator. This agent is designed to simplify how your employees are getting help across IT and business domains through natural language, fast answers, and direct action. We'll walk you through what it can do, how it's used, and what value it will unlock for you. Next, we'll then share on the accelerated program that we're launching to help you adopt this agent quickly and confidently through our Fast Start program. We've packaged together expert guidance, curated templates, and ready-to-use enablement assets, and it will be all free for you for a limited time. The goal here for us in that Fast Start enablement is to remove any friction and help you get to value much faster than possible. We'll close with simple, actionable next steps, including how to access this entitlement, get onboarded into the next steps acceleration program, and where to go for support. You'll leave today with everything that you need to move forward with no guesswork required. So we've got a lot of great content ahead, and we want to make sure that this is useful to you. So again, if you have any questions throughout this session, make sure that you drop them in the Q&A box at the bottom of the Zoom toolbar. With that, let's go ahead and get started. Now, before we dive into the solution, let's talk about the reality that we face. It's not about budget pressure, although that is very real. We have CIOs being asked to do more with much less. But the real driver of change is this. The old way of supporting employees just simply isn't working anymore. Today's enterprise environment is more complex than ever. In fact, 75% of IT teams say that their systems are more complex than they were just 5 years ago. And 76% report that faster software delivery and DevOps adoption are accelerating change. And unfortunately, with it, the risk of incidents. And despite all this growing complexity, 80% of IT leaders say that their teams aren't scaling fast enough to keep up. And guess who's feeling this strain? The employees are. They expect instant, intuitive support, like what they're used to in their personal lives. But instead, they face fragmented tools, slow responses, and the burden of navigating legacy systems just to get help. And it's not just IT, unfortunately. It's HR, finance, facilities. Everyone is seeing ballooning volume of internal support requests with fewer resources to handle them. The result, that leads to wasted time, rising frustration, and disengagement throughout the workplace. This is the environment where agentic AI just doesn't help, it's becoming essential. Now, on the last slide, we talked about the rising complexity and change and resource pressure across IT. But beyond those stats are real people, and they're overwhelmed, overextended, and often undersupported. Now, let's bring that to life with what we're hearing on the front lines. The delivery manager shares transformation. We're just trying to survive still. And while the business is asking for AI and transformation, many teams are just trying to keep the lights on. They're firefighting, not future planning. Without leadership, air cover, or capacity, AI can feel like a luxury. An IT executive shares, we'd spend half the week sorting tickets only to find the real priority issue buried 2 pages deep. Service teams are buried under noise. Without intelligent prioritization, the critical issues get lost, and that means slower responses, bigger business impacts, and frustration on all sides. A change manager shares, I was the bottleneck. Everything was coming to me, even the low risk, low impact changes. And process owners feel stuck in outdated workflows. Even routine tasks create bottlenecks, slowing innovation and increasing burnout. Finally, a knowledge manager shared, we had thousands of knowledge articles, but no one trusted them. The content was there, but the confidence wasn't. Without a trusted source of truth, every analyst creates their own version. And that's not just inefficient, it's also very risky. Now, these aren't just quotes, they're symptoms of a system that hasn't kept pace with how quickly people work today. Organizations have dedicated people, tons of data, and a growing backlog, but no scalable way to act intelligently. Now, this slide isn't about failure, it's about the limit of traditional operating models designed for control, not adaptability. But moving forward means rethinking how this work is getting done and removing traditional boundaries to liberate your workforce to focus on scaling your organization for the future. Now, agentic AI isn't about replacing these voices, it's about more so empowering them with the tools that reduce this noise, increase confidence, and free up time for higher value work. And that's exactly who Helix GPT was built to support. Now, Real Frontline Challenge demands intelligent action-oriented solutions, and that's where Helix GPT is going to come in. Now, we've heard from the people living in the complexity, the service managers, execs, change owners, and knowledge leads who are stretched so thin. And Helix GPT wasn't built to chase AI trends, it was built to directly assess and address those realities. When we talk about what Helix GPT is solving for, it really boils down to 4 core IT objectives. Number 1, improving the end user experience. Number 2 is increasing agent productivity. Number 3 is reducing operational risk. And finally, enabling more proactive, insight-driven service delivery. Now, these aren't just abstract goals. They map directly to the pain points that we just heard. So whether it's simplifying how your employees get help, freeing up agents from repetitive tasks, or making service operations more resilient, these are the outcomes that matter. And today we're going to focus on the first objective, improving the end user experience. And we have future webinars that we'll schedule to cover additional objectives and available Helix GPT functionalities. But today we're just going to focus on improving the end user experience. Because ultimately, if we don't get this right, and if we don't make it easier for people to get the help that they need, everything else downstream will suffer. So that's really where we're going to focus with the Employee Navigator portion. So this brings us to the exciting part. You have access to Helix GPT Employee Navigator as part of your current entitlements, and they're designed to transform how your employees are getting help. Specifically, when an employee needs help, whether it's understanding a new HR policy, troubleshooting a software issue, finding the right form for a benefits change, or getting an update on an IT ticket, they often don't know exactly where to start. They might face a confusing array of portals or knowledge articles that are scattered across different systems, or lengthy call center queues. Even simple requests can become time-consuming and frustrating ordeals, and I can assure you nobody likes those. This agent is purpose-built to address the top challenge that we've been talking about, making it easier, faster, and more intuitive for employees to get help that they need. Now, whether it's IT support or HR related questions or service requests, Employee Navigator lets users ask in natural language and get answers or take action instantly. There's no portals, no ticket chases, just one simple experience. It's all powered by AI. And again, the best part, it's available to you right now at no additional cost. So this is your opportunity to drive real change real fast. We'll show you exactly what it can do, how to get started, and we'll first start and look into how it works. So let's take a moment to show why this matters overall. It's not just another chatbot. It's part of BMC's Agentic AI platform. Helix GPT is purpose-built for service ops. It's designed to transform the employee support experience while reducing manual workload for your teams. Now, with this agent, employees can ask questions in natural language. Things like, what's my vacation balance? Or how do I reset my VPN? And instantly get answers, take action, or open requests directly within tools that they already use, such as Microsoft Teams. And under the hood, it uses BMC's AI fabric to pull from knowledge articles, incident history, and contextual data, surfacing relevant responses, automating tasks, or even generating remediation plans. It understands screenshots, it adapts over time, and integrates with your workflows already, all with BYO AI and BYO data flexibility. It's deployable across cloud or on-prem, it scales easily, and delivers real productivity gains with a lower total cost of ownership. So the bottom line, this is your opportunity to improve the end user experience while freeing up your IT teams to focus on that higher impact work. So let's take a closer look. Designed to provide instant, intelligent support for a wide range of workplace queries and issues, Employee Navigator is here to save the day. Now, at its core, Employee Navigator serves as a first point of contact for employees, delivering quick and reliable answers to everyday questions without the need to log a ticket or wait in a queue. It's built to address several high impact use cases. Again, instant answers from IT help to HR facilities questions. Employees can get real time responses in natural language. It supports error resolution. Employees can upload screenshots of error messages that they're receiving on their machines, and the system will analyze the image and offer step-by-step guidance on how to resolve the issue. It utilizes information retrieval. It will pull from multiple sources, including knowledge articles, previous tickets, and service requests to provide complete contextual answers. We also support multilingual support. The system will automatically adjust to the user's language settings, enabling a personalized and accessible experience across all regions. And finally, service escalation. If we can't fully resolve the issue, it will seamlessly transition the user to submit a formal service request or connect with a live agent on the fly, ensuring nothing falls through the cracks. The Employee Navigator is designed to improve the end user experience, again, reduce time to resolution, and free up service teams to focus on more strategic work, all within the familiar interface of digital workplace. Any employee persona in a company, not just office-based staff, but also in-store staff, factory staff, highway builders, scientists, executives, etc., anyone will be able to get help from Employee Navigator. It will automate the process not just for employee days and day-to-day tasks, but also LOB specific tasks such as HR, procurement, and facilities. Now, I'm about to show you a video. It will introduce Brittany. Brittany's a remote worker, but has come to an office for an important meeting. Now, picture Brittany, she's experiencing issues connecting to the printer and the Wi-Fi. But what if she could speak to an agent that has access to multiple sources of knowledge and provide reasoning to their suggested recommendations, and then action those recommendations along with governance needed within the IT organization? We can go ahead and see this in action. Now, before I do start this video, I do want to alert that the audio is a little bit louder, so I will give a few seconds to kind of preface. I would recommend turning down your volume before we begin.
Welcome. Let's explore how Employee Navigator, powered by BMC Helix GPT, serves as your AI assistant to provide instant solutions for workplace queries. Access Employee Navigator from the end-user console or even from Studio Pages on any device. Enjoy seamless conversations in the pinned panel, even after you switch screens. Type a question or use voice input to ask your query. Got an error message? Just upload a screenshot image. Employee Navigator accepts queries in any of these formats. It delivers clear, contextual responses to your queries in the chat. Let's look at an example. Brittany wants to connect her laptop to the office printer, so she opens the Employee Navigator panel and enters her query. In response, she receives a summary of the procedure. While following the outlined steps, Brittany encounters an error. She shares a screenshot of the error message in the BMC Helix GPT chat. The system identifies the issue and provides further steps for resolution, allowing her to connect to the office printer successfully. Brittany receives valuable support through effective conversation. Let's discover the key features of Employee Navigator. Retains the conversational context up to 30 related questions in one session by default. Provides answers by extracting information from multiple sources such as knowledge articles, service requests, approvals, and so on. Asks for your feedback for generated responses, allowing you to provide recommended improvements. Supports multiple languages and adapts to your console settings. Employee Navigator can respond to you based on the locale in which the question was asked. For unresolved queries, redirects you to submit a service request or to connect with a live agent. These features offer enhanced and automated user support. To summarize the benefits, the Employee Navigator panel is readily accessible on any screen with a single click. It assists employees in finding reliable answers more quickly, boosts productivity by reducing the number of service desk tickets, and enhances the overall conversational experience. Ready to experience smarter self-service? Start using Employee Navigator today. For more details, visit the product documentation. Thank you for watching.
Now, as you saw, that video just showcased the capabilities that we have available within Employee Navigator. So first, there was accessibility. It utilized the end-to-end user console or through Studio Pages across various devices, so it can really meet you wherever you are. This means that whether you're at your desk or on the go, like Brittany, you can quickly get the support you need without navigating complex systems, which again will save you time and frustration. It utilizes a conversational interface where users can interact with the assistant by typing their questions or using voice input for more natural experience. The system will also maintain conversational context for up to 30 related questions, allowing for more nuance and follow-up queries. It also supports image recognition. The platform allows for users to upload screenshots of error messages that they receive, and then our platform will then analyze and understand and further address this problem. We also support comprehensive responses. Employee Navigator is designed to provide clear and contextual answers by intelligently extracting and consolidating information from multiple backend sources. User feedback mechanism. The system will actively seek feedback on its generated responses to continuously learn and improve the accuracy and relevance of the support that it will provide. We also utilize multilingual support again, so no matter where the customer or user is accessing from, we'll support multiple languages and automatically update to utilize the user's preferred language. And finally, there's service request redirection. So if a query can't be resolved by the AI assistant, we'll offer a smooth transition to either submit the service request or connect directly with a live agent for more specialized support on the fly. Now, to help you get up and running quickly, we're offering a fast start program designed to reduce effort, cost, and risk while accelerating your time to value. Included with that is going to be a planning workshop to align on goals, a fixed scope professional services package tailored for Helix GPT, expert help implementing your Employee Navigator use case. There are no additional fees. This is going to be fully included for you. We have a post-deployment value review to track your impact. And finally, you'll have access to peer review engagement through the community to learn from others. Now, the goal here is fewer tickets, faster resolution, and better employee experiences. And by improving self-service, we want to help your team spend less time disrupted by the IT issues that they face and more time focused on what matters. Now, we're going to share how easy it will be to enroll, but just know everything that we have here is set up to make it as easy for you to activate value quickly with as little frustration as possible. Now, there are some prerequisites that we'll need to start with. These will include your ITSM SaaS version, so being on the latest version of ITSM 25. You'll need to have some required BMC solutions. You'll need to have a generative AI provider license and any additional licenses for integrated third-party solutions. Now, each of these will be covered in your planning call to help you prepare, but the best experience for Helix GPT possible requires all of these things here, but will help you tailor for your organization's needs as well. Now, as part of the Fast Start program that I mentioned a moment ago, we're committed to helping you move fast, realize value, and build momentum. And we also invite you to step into a bigger role as well. Now, it's not just about deploying a tool, it's about leading a shift in how the work is getting done. So, by joining this program, you have the opportunity to be a change agent within your organization. Now, by going live within 30 days, you'll show what's possible when AI will meet real world service challenges. You'll also be able to connect with peers through Helix GPT community, where you can learn from others, share insights, and stay ahead of emerging best practices. You'll also be able to inspire others by sharing your success story. It will help others and other teams inside and outside of your organization see what's possible with Agentic AI. Again, it's not just about accelerating your own outcomes, it's about being a voice in a movement. And this movement is pushed towards simpler, smarter service experiences where employees spend less time stuck and more time empowered with the tools that they have. And we're here to support you at every single step, and you have the chance to lead. So we're making it really easy for you to move from the interest to impact. And here's how you can get started with Fast Start and unlock immediate value with Employee Navigator. So the next steps here, raise your hand. We can actually send you a quick email to success@BMC. If you are interested, you'll want to go ahead and reach out to us there. So let us know that you're expressing interest in this Fast Start program and accessing Helix GPT Employee Navigator, and we'll help you get that ball rolling. You'll also want to prioritize internally. You'll identify your internal lead and secure sponsorship to go live within 30 days. You also want to join the Helix GPT community to engage with peers, access exclusive content, and stay on top of best practices. And finally, you'll launch and lead. You'll start realizing value fast and become a visible leader in AI-powered service transformation. And again, we're here to help you every single step of the way. And this is your moment that you have the ability to lead with confidence. So let's get started. I really appreciate everybody joining today's session. If there's one takeaway that you can pull from this is your employees desperately need this. They've been waiting for it. It's available to you free at no additional cost, and we're here to help you so it is as seamless and frustration-free as possible through our Fast Start program. So if you're interested in joining and joining the movement, send an email to success@bmc.com and we'll help you get started.
Thanks, Adam. So I'm just going to start unmuting everyone so they've got the opportunity if they've got any questions. While I do that, Deepak, I wonder if there was anything you wanted to add extra as one of our product managers that support Employee Navigator and all our other agents.
Yeah, thanks, Sam. And then thanks, Adam, for covering this into greater details. This was really insightful. I definitely encourage all of you to really be part of it and feel the difference and experience how BNC can help you in accelerating this entire journey. Your ultimate goal is really, as Adam showed in the beginning, right? How can you really reduce the toil that your teams are really putting into every day, right? In order to meet the expectation of your end users and your stakeholders internally. And Employee Navigator, especially for your employees, can be very beneficial, reducing the overall volume to your service desk, promoting the self-service aspect of it. And then, it's truly agentic in the terms it's gonna talk to your end users as a human and can even interact and provide alternate solution if it can't provide a pinpoint answer. So definitely through this, you are taking a shift left approach and then make your service desk and your SMEs more productive by focusing on more complex tasks.
And I saw Deepak, it was covered off today, the question that you're just about to answer around what it was available in as the version. Do you want to just talk that live as well? What version is
Yes.
it, Employee Navigator?
Yes, so it's been available since 23.3, but as Adam, he covered this in one of his slides, 25x, where we really request you to basically go to. It's much advance, you have, and it's also our, the latest release where you are getting those capabilities of transfer to the live agent, and then you are able to interact, right? There are several form factors in which data can be represented. There are different ways through which you can take actions right away, to your request. So I would definitely recommend that target for 25x in order to obtain the maximum value out of Employee Navigator.
Great, thank you.
And if you need assistance getting to the latest version as well, we do have a initiative that is to help you get to that version as easy as possible. You can reach out to success@bmc.com as well for more assistance in getting to the latest version.
Okay, so it's always a pleasure to give people back a little bit of time, but do obviously use our opportunity to speak with Deepak. He is one of our product managers, so if you do have questions, now is a great opportunity. Otherwise, we will close. And I do actually see one more question's come in. If we join the Fast Start program, then we have to go live in 30 days. Adam, I'll let you explain. It's a process.
Yes, so we have the Fast Start initiative there. One of the requirements of being a part of that Fast Start initiative is going live within 30 days, but our team is standing by and ready to help make that happen. So if you're like, I don't know how we could do that, we have our teams that will go through planning sessions to make sure that we do have the ability to bring you live within 30 days. Even if you're hesitant on how can that be possible, or it might be a little bit later, I still highly recommend that you reach out to success@bmc.com. Again, this is a no cost, hassle-free solution for you to empower all of your employees. So the very least you can do is just find out more information on how we can bring you live within the next 30 days.
Absolutely. And also the other thing to point out is it's a monitored email DL, so it does go to a team of people that will answer your questions pretty quickly.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, one more question we've got from Aidan. Are these offerings like Fast Start or both on-prem and SaaS customers?
Yeah, this should be for both on-prem and SaaS customers. Again, reach out to success@bmc, but to my understanding, it is for both on-prem and SaaS, from what I've understood.
Thank you for your question, Aidan.
If there's any hesitations that anyone has on, hey, we really want to adopt this, but whatever that but is, share that with us at success@bmc.com. We'll help you overcome that and make this possible for you. No matter if it's the version that you're on or it's the inability to possibly go live within the next 30 days. We're definitely here to help make all of this possible. We have teams that are going to work with you, again, at no cost at all whatsoever to procure these services and get them online for you.
Okay. Thank you very much, Adam, for presenting. Thank you, Deepak. This is the last of our sessions, so hopefully many of your colleagues have joined different time zone sessions. We will be running future sessions, so look out for the invite. Hope everyone has a good rest of the day, evening, wherever you are, and thanks again.